We got to find a way. How do we meet at the same well, at the same time, and find the ability to have a conversation about the same thing? And here's the irony. When we meet at the well, many of them would say to those of us who are disenfranchised by the policies of 45, who've seen the horrors, and we're concerned about the policies and the division and what it really means. It's not M-A-G-A, it's really M-A-M-A-H-A, make America hate again. Y'all not feeling me here. When we've been disenfranchised and every group has found its ability to be insulted, whether you are the disabled, whether you are women who can boast about being grabbed about by their anatomy, whether you are Hispanics who a wall is going to be built, or Muslims who don't belong in the country, or whether you're transgender and don't belong in the military. Y'all not feeling me here. Whether you are Obama, we got to question your birth, and y'all not going to help me preach. Y'all make me work real hard. Many of us have had to deal with that, but somehow we got to meet at the same well. And those carrying torches will say, get over it. The election is won. Why are they still holding on to defeat? Accept it. He is now our president. But while they're saying that, y'all still stuck in defeat. Get over it. The battle been won. He's the president. But at the same time, those who are saying that are waving Confederate flags. How you gonna tell me to get over November and you ain't got over 1865? Y'all not gonna help me preach it for a moment. But somehow, we got to meet at the same place and have a conversation. Y'all not feeling me here. And I've learned, brothers and sisters, that when we meet at the same place, that we got to have some tough conversations. I'm so glad that Jesus is at this well. But he didn't come to this well in order to highlight who he was culturally. He came to this well because he wanted to have communion with somebody who had been disenfranchised. And I thank God that that is a reality. And we got to learn when we meet at the well. How do we find common ground? There's got to be some sense when we meet at the historic monument. Don't meet at the well thinking that everybody at the well is going to look like you. Got to have common ground at the well. Don't come to the well carrying a torch by saying only the white race and everybody else is inferior, subject to genocide. You can't bring that to the well and expect many of us to be silent with the misogyny, the xenophobia, the racism, the homophobia, the hate. You can't bring that to the well with you. Don't come to the well talking about this is for white power only and America only with white Christian nationalism. Don't bring that to the well. You can't come to the well wearing a polo shirt that was made in Indonesia, carried a torch that you bought at Walmart that was made in China, to meet at the statue of Thomas Jefferson, a man who had children by a black woman by the name of Sally Hemings. You can't bring that to the well and make sense out of it. You can't come to the well talking about one blood, one soil, chanting the chants of Nazism, of Hitler, not when folk of our hue and other races and other groups fought in World War II to end Nazi Germany and to end Nazism in Germany, to end Hitler's regime, and the nerve of us, 70 years after fighting as a nation, to end Hitler's regime. Now you got young boys and young privileged girls saluting Hitler